Hey guys, Astro Prime here and welcome back to the stream. Whether you're tuning in live or watching the replay, I hope you've been having a great day, and if you haven't, then I hope the content on the channel makes it a little bit better. We are back in Colony Survival, guys. At the main menu, because this is going to be a fresh start. The previous live stream was really more of just a recording of my first impressions, my first blind playthrough. And from that live stream, even though it was a really long live stream, but I feel like it was really worth it because we learned a lot of the game, and I feel like I'm in a better position to start the game this time for real. So I promise you guys, there will be no more restarts. This will be the colony that we will be learning the game, and building up our colony from this particular save. So we're gonna hit onto single player. We're gonna hit new world. So the world name, I'm just gonna give it I mean, Aronim has always been the dream fantasy world name that I always wanted. So yeah, we're gonna name it Aronim for now. We're gonna keep everything the same. The world seed is gonna be the same anyway. But I have a mod installed, so pretty realistic. So this is a mod that I have installed. That I kind of dropped it in just now in the game. So I don't know whether it's gonna be good. I'm gonna try and use it because it makes the game look nicer anyway. But yeah, so I've learned a lot of things from the first live stream as well as my own little bit of research. So I did read up a little bit on the game as well. Now, one thing that I realized is the zombies don't attack you as long as you have 0 colonists. What this means for us is that we actually can very safely... Oh, by the way, I was reviewing the live stream and I realized how bad the... like, it was really a bit loud. Okay, so that's a bit soft, but that's fine. Now the whole game feels very soft, I'm sorry. Hell? Why is there like a trunk here? Okay. Okay, now the game feels really too soft. Now I feel like it's like pure silence right now. Hold on. Can we I guess effects, I can drop it down a little bit, right? Yeah, we go. So now ambient and everything sounds a bit better. So we don't sound, it doesn't sound like it's so empty, you know. But I just wanted the effects to drop a little bit because the effects was really loud in the live stream. So yeah, one of the first things I've realized is that the game, the zombies do not spawn until you have your first colonist. This is huge because what this essentially means is we actually can prepare our town and build up everything nicely before we summon or like call our first colonist. Now, there is no value in just dragging it out and building an entire fortress on your own because you lose out the whole, like a huge part of the... Oh, wow, guys. Guys, this place is amazing. Can I just build here? Like, the other thing I wanted to mention was that, because of the colonists not spawning, or rather the zombies not spawning, it is actually very safe for us to run around and find a place to build. But hell, look at this place. I mean, what's stopping us from building in this amazing looking... Jesus, this place is beautiful, guys. I mean, there's a mountain over there. I've learned my lesson. I don't feel like I want to build in the mountains anymore. The space, like, honestly, the space we have to work with if you're building in the mountain, let's just say it's not good. It's not good. Yo, guys. This place is great. Yo, guys, can we just take a moment to appreciate how beautiful this place is? I know, it's just voxels and like pixels, but come on! The world generation of this game is great, man. Oh yeah, and thanks to the mod, as you can notice right now, you can compare the difference between this and the previous live stream. The mods, this particular pretty realistic mod really makes a difference. Like right now, even our icons makes a lot of sense. I know it's a little bit of a similarity to Minecraft, let's be honest here, we all can see that. But there's no shame in that, honestly. Yeah, so Minecraft is a great game, you know, it's nothing wrong for games to try and like emulate that. Alright, so we got ourselves a whole bunch of wood. Now, I don't think I need any more wood from this point. Now, I want to find a place to settle. So, the other thing that I learned also as I was researching a little bit more about the game, ideally, you want to have your first location to be as flat as possible. Now, what this means is, this sandy area right here is ironically actually a very good place. I won't lie, I'm very tempted to build here, but I'm not sure if I really want to build in these sandy areas, or do we want to try and find like a more flat ground but plains. So I feel like I'm more inclined to build on the plains at this point. Yeah, shall we? Okay, we're gonna try and explore a little bit more. We're gonna try and find a flat area that is surrounded by forest. Now that area is fine, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that it looks like a very dried up lake, and I feel like we can do better. Like I said, this is gonna be our permanent like this is going to be the save file, so I want to make sure that we chose a place that we can really feel at home and happy about, and not just in the interest of rushing things. Wow, this is a very big forest. There are mountains up ahead. Should we try this side? I mean, we can get to a high vantage point to see what kind of layouts or landscapes we have. Now, there's nothing. Again, I think it's okay for us to also build around here, because these are very thick forests, which we could just spend some time clearing off the trees, and we are good to go actually. And if I'm not wrong, the respawn, from what I heard, the respawn is actually based on your banner, so you don't actually respawn back at the start. At least I don't think you do. I could be wrong, honestly, but I guess we'll find out soon. Yeah, so I really want to try and figure out a nice place to build at, and I don't want to rush it. Well, this place looks okay. It's like a nice river bend. It's getting dark, I know, but again, we are in no rush, so we're gonna just travel. Okay, so there's a nice flat area over there. I like that. Now, this area is okay too, because you can see it's actually pretty flat, and it's surrounded by water. Now, the only problem with this area is that we do not have any mountains near us. But I kind of like this little island here, you know. It actually looks really good. Oh, it's very flat. Hell. Oh, it's very, very flat. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I have a good feeling about this area. Oh, look at those hills there though. That looks great. Yeah, the sun is going down real quick. Like this area here is pretty flat. I feel like we can do something with it. Okay, it's gonna get real dark real soon. I'm sorry if it gets like super dark on the stream. I do. Someone already mentioned, Melody already mentioned that the stream does get really dark. There's nothing I can do about it because there's no sliders for brightness. So I do apologize if it gets really dark to a point where there's no point watching. I mean, I'll still be talking over the stream anyway, but you know, yeah, that part is really out of my control. Okay, so I really like this area. It's nice. I won't lie. It's great. It's not as flat as I would like it though. Should we try our luck with other areas? I feel like we can. Now, I feel like I want to try and reach the plains area. Now, the good thing is, as long as we stay in the open area, it might not get too dark. The moonlight is going to give us a lot of brightness. So I want to go and check out that plains area over there. That place looks great. We're going to see that area first. I mean, it's good for us to kind of hang around near the water bit. I'm not sure. We didn't go as far in the first live stream, so we don't know how important water is. I'm going to safely assume that water is important. So ideally, we want to make sure that we are near enough to water. Now, this water here is always 1 block deep only. Oh, I stand corrected. I have just never dived so deep. Okay, so water is... What the? Oh. For a moment, I thought I was swimming in the air. Yeah, so as you can see, this area here is nice. Like, it's nice and flat. Ah, the game is amazing in the night too. Guys, look at this. This is not a beautiful game. I mean, it really is beautiful. It really is. Okay, so this little mountain, like this little plains here are great. They're not the flattest. I won't lie. They're not flat by any means. But they're pretty okay. And there's a forest over there if we ever need it. Not that we must have it because there are foresters in the game as well. So we will always have wood. So it's not like the most important. Okay, let's get up onto this rise here and see what we have to work with. I'm kind of feeling it here. I'm kind of feeling this area here. It looks nice. But let's see what we have. Oh, wow. Yo, it's beautiful, isn't it? What the hell is that? Is that a mountain? Yo, okay. This is... Yeah, there's some crazy shit going along here. Wow. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of feeling like this might be the place. Okay, let's go up that mountain there and see. I mean, we're in the night time anyway. It's a bit difficult to build in the night. And again, because this is a permanent base, I want to make the colony somewhere that makes sense and is worth our time to invest and build. So logically speaking, I need to put it somewhere near water. I need to put it somewhere relatively near to plants. These are the two criteria, at least for me, I feel is important. Mountains I don't feel is that important, because mountains itself, if we need like stone and ore, we can always dig underground for it. So I don't think the mountains are giving me as much value. And the first live stream has also taught me that mountains are alright only. You know, it's not the best thing in the world. Oh wow, there's like huge ass ravine and shit. I mean, that area over there looks great, right? I mean, that area is pretty flat. Shall we go and check that one out? Like, it's a bit dangerous though. If we fall and die here, it's gonna be really awkward. I have no idea how the respawn system work. Now, I could be wrong. Oh wow, we actually took damage from that fall. Oh, stop. Oh, okay. We took a lot of damage from that fall, guys. Okay, what happens if I die though? If I die, does it set me back at the start? I think it does. Yeah, it probably does. Okay, it's almost bright soon. We did spend our... As you can see, not a single zombie spawn. That's also because, like I said, we did not actually get our first colonist. So that's great. Now, I'm very curious to know what kind of wood this is. Okay. Okay, I think it's the same. I mean, we already have some of these wood. Nothing very fanciful, I guess. Okay. Okay, this area is flat. I like this. Yeah, this area is flat. But it's a bit far from the water, so that's a bit of a concern. Well, there's water over here. That's fine. Oh, this area looks good. Yeah, this is a very flat area. I think we can work with this. Yeah, I feel like we can work with this. Yeah, okay, we can definitely work with this. Yep, you know what? We'll do that. Yeah, this is great. I mean, there's nice great forests over there. So, that's phenomenal. Now, I'm not sure how soon we need the water. But for now, let's just find this area here where it would be the higher points. I mean, this would be one of the higher points, but it's a bit near the foresty bits. So, let's maybe build... Okay, we're gonna banner somewhere around here, right smack in the middle. I mean, the water is near enough. It's not super near, but it's near enough. So I'm gonna put the banner somewhere around here. So this is gonna give us a great amount of land to work with. Yeah, and then we are like bordered by a forest around here, so that's great. We have all the wood we need, and like a hillside. Yeah, this is great. I like this place. This makes a very nice like plains area. All right, so this is it. This is gonna be our new town. We're gonna put the banner somewhere around here, maybe. I feel like I'm gonna put it somewhere around here though. Water might be an issue. Okay, let's put it somewhere around here. Somewhere nearer to the water, I guess. Oh, then again, the banner can be upgraded, right? So I don't have to force myself so near the water. I don't even know how important water is at the start. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna put it somewhere around here. Just somewhere here. If I have to, I'll just remove this pile here. Wait, what the hell does this... Is this grass? Dry tropic grass. So we're in the tropics, eh? I mean, I don't mind staying in the tropics. I mean, I live in Singapore. That's tropical-ish. Yeah. I'm just not digging the grass though. Oh my god, I'm being so fickle right now. I mean, come on, okay, let's be serious here. We're building a freaking city. The grass won't matter very soon. We'll just plonk it. Okay, so we're gonna plonk this right here, okay? Somewhere around here we do. Alright. So what shall we name our first colony? Now I wanna name it Menorah. We're gonna name it Menorah Town first. But we can rename it anyway. Alright, so as you can see, once we plonk this down, so this is another trick I learned which I thought was really helpful. Once you plonk down your banner, you will notice this green area. This is essentially safe zone. Now, as long as anything is in the... Zombies will never spawn in this safe zone. Out of this, around here, they will be able to spawn. So, what this means is, and this was something I felt was super helpful when I was like trying to researching the game. What you want to do is to make a moat. Alright, so this is the part where, as usual, we will not summon our first colonists so soon. What we want to do is to create our area first. So it's going to be a little bit of a busy work, but trust me guys, it's going to be so worth it. Essentially, as long as we have this set up, we should actually enjoy a very, very safe start, I guess. And the good thing is because you can actually prepare yourself a little bit first. Okay, so we're almost there. You can actually prepare yourself a little bit better. before you summon your first colonist, because the moment you summon your first colonist, that's when your first zombies are also going to spawn. Alright, so we're almost there. Alright, great. Alright, so this should be the corners. Yeah, so what we want to do first of all is to dig a 2 wide. Now, I know I'm only digging 1, but that's also because I'm trying to save time here. Alright, so let's just dig up this area. Okay, so since we're in a colony, we could actually also make sure that we don't lose any items. Now, from what I understand so far, items are lost. So let's say if you gather items and there's no space, the item is essentially just lost. So ideally, you want to make sure that you don't lose any items that you gather. So try and make sure that you keep your inventory first. Alright, we can get some of this wood as well. It will be useful for building things. Alright, let's plonk that up. Alright, it's going up a little bit. Now I think I should be at the corner soon, right? Yeah, so I'm only doing it 1 because I need to know where the corners are. It's a bit frustrating when you do not know where the corner is. Alright, almost there. As you can see, the starting area is actually a huge area to work with. Like, you have a lot of playing field, and this green space, this safe zone here actually increases. So as we get level up and we upgrade our colony, from what I understand, the green space actually increases. So what we want to do really is we just want to upgrade it periodically. So we can work with whatever space we have first, and once we are kind of full and we need more space, then we will upgrade it by 1 tier, and then we will have even more space to play with. So, and then of course all our things will need to expand outwards as well. So that's going to be the plan for now. We have a lot of space. I mean, later once we're done covering the quarter, or rather the sides, you guys can straight away see that actually we have a lot of space to work with. Alright, so we're almost there. Oops, we are kind of, oh no, just in time. Oops, sorry for that. As you can see, we can change our name of our colony, so that's great. We're cool. So from what I understand, the radius of the initial banner, I shouldn't be using radius since it's not circle, but the I don't know, what do you call it? I guess radius would be the closest. It's actually 30. So it's actually 30 blocks on every direction. So that's a good thing. It's actually a lot of space, really. It's a lot of space to work with. Alright, almost there. Oh yeah, we can see the end. Alright, here we are. Alright, so as you can see, this is all the space we can play with. I'm going to clear off some of these things, so that we can really see the literal lay of the land that we have. A lot of good space to work with. Now there's a little bit of an elevation here which I might want to get rid of. Although in the interest of making sure that we don't kill ourselves in the process, I think I'll just get rid of this particular layer. Actually no, we don't have to really. We just need to clear off some of it. Alright, so just something like that will do. Don't have to put in too much effort at this area first. Alright, but as a habit, what I like to do at the start is I want to know, okay, I'm not a very, okay, who am I kidding? I'm actually very OCD. So I am low-key OCD. Like, okay, I'm obviously not diagnosed with OCD, but I like things to be symmetrical, and I don't like it when things are like out of place. It triggers me a lot. Like, irritates me greatly. So what I like to do is I like to mark the radius so that I really know what I'm working with. Now this will become a little bit more useful later, but for now I'm just going to dig like a little bit of a hole so that I kind of know where the central points are. Yeah. Okay, so this is pretty obvious now where the central points are. So yeah, so this is basically the area we have to work with. Now, how do you know how much blocks there are, or rather how much space? Now this was a trick that I learned from one of the videos as well. Really helpful. So you can kind of just do this, and you can just run along all the way to the end. As you can see, it is 30. So it is 30 blocks wide, which is great from the central point. So I think that's fine. It is a lot of space to work with, so that's great. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is, now, with all of that soil that we have, that dry tropic grass, right? We want to make a wall. Now, not a big boy wall, just a low-key silly wall. Yeah. Yeah, so this wall is more for just protection rather than anything else. It's not the most important thing in the world. Hold on, but you know what's important? Kind of finding the central. Okay. Again, a lot of these things will be filled in at some point. Right now, we're just doing a bit of play. Oh, by the way, oh, I forgot I could do this. I'm sorry guys, I made your I forgot about this. This was one of the most helpful tip I found online. And this is gonna help with the stream. So I do apologize for the horrible first night. Yeah, it could have been solved, which is what I just did here. I'm sorry people. I'm still learning. Like I said, I did watch videos, but I'm not the pro at this game right now. I did my best not to spoil myself too much. I wanted to still discover and explore parts of the game. I mean, that's where the fun of it is, so I didn't want to spoil fully everything. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so you have to build a wall around the moat. Now the wall itself is not exactly the most functional thing. It's really just for you to gauge so that you know where exactly, how much space you're working with. The wall isn't actually protecting you from anything. The real thing that's protecting you is actually the moat, which is, you know, the key. Now zombies aren't going to be able to get through these moats, which is the key of this whole setup. So as long as the walls are too high, like TWO, not TOO, although functionally it's the same thing. Yeah, but as long as the walls are 2 blocks high, zombies can't actually get through and they will try and find another path. We can actually use that to funnel them to one specific area, and that will actually be the area where they will try and funnel through, and we will basically cluster all of them in one maze and then get our snipers and guards to always guard there. So that will essentially be the entire mob area. And assuming it works, now I do believe it works because logically it makes a lot of sense. But as long as that works out for us, it will actually be really good because then we can focus on city building without having to worry about defenses. So that's our aim. That's really our main aim right now. What we're working towards, you know. Right, another tropical grass. Now our wall is almost done. Let's just tidy up this last bits here. Of course, these walls would not stay as grass. Like, it will be upgraded soon. Once we have enough materials, I will definitely be working towards the walls. But again, I wanted the city building to actually make sense. So it's like modular, you know. We'll make up the essentials first. We'll build up the houses first, and then when we have time, we can start building up some of the recreation stuff. So yeah. Right now, we just need this to functionally work to channel the zombies to the one area where all our snipers will be. So then, of course, our snipers will just go home there, like go to town there. Right, so we're almost there. There we go. Yeah, so assuming you did what I did and just created a moat there, right? You should have enough space to build up this wall. Now, the last thing you need, and this is really important, guys, is that you cannot have the zombies not have a place to come in from. So okay, I want to build my... where do you think the zombies will come though? I really wouldn't know. Yeah, actually I really wouldn't know. I wanna mind that. Alright, so the first thing we want to build up is so a few things we want to set up. We want to set up our front, which is also where our traps are gonna be. Now I feel like at this point in time, the front of the base should be where we came from, I feel. Well, I guess we could find out a bit of directions. We might need a little bit of kind of like a gauge of where we are, really. Now the sun always rises from the east and sets in the west, right? Likewise the moon as well. So the moon sets in the west that way. The sun's rising from this way. So we kind of have a rough idea where okay, assuming the game follows north, south, east, west, right? So if that's the case, then west is that way. So I think I want to build the gate facing here because it's open space. It'll be a lot easier for us to track the zombies, you know. So let's actually create our central point here so that we know. Now the mode is here, right? So what we need to do now is this particular mode is going to be super important, much more important than the rest, because this is going to be the choke point. Now this area of the mode needs to be 2 blocks down. So we're going to drop down by a bit. Now every other area we're okay. 10 blocks that way. Now I say 10 blocks, it doesn't have to be 10 blocks. I'm just saying 10 blocks because it's it's literally just came to mind that it's 10 blocks. It can be other things as well. So it doesn't have to be 10 blocks. Alright, so this is going to be our little area. This is going to be our front. Alright, so we know this is our front area right now. So now we can start planning a little bit of our build, so to speak. So what I want to do now is, so there are a few things I want to set up first. Of course, the bed area is definitely one. But I want to set up the farming area first. So where would be logical for farming? I mean, I guess towards the back, right? I mean, I feel like this would be a good place for farming. And then if you ever need to expand, you can expand outwards that way. Yeah, probably. Alright, so this is going to be our farming area. Now, I'm mindful that we have a little bit of a issue here. So let's kind of just tidy up this area a little bit. Again, you don't have to. It's just me being OCD and... I mean, these dried tropic grass are really sad though. I'll be really pissed off if these aren't considered like plantable soil. Oh dear. It didn't occur to me, eh? That might actually happen, guys. Okay, let's... Well, moment of truth, right? Alright, so what we can do is, let's grab food, berry farmer. Nice, we can. Okay, so as usual, we'll do it 5 by 5 because that's the template that I really like. Wait, whoops. Alright, 5 by 5. And then we'll leave a gap here. And then 5 by 5. Right. Great, great. Alright, so we have 2 plots of berry farm. For now, we just need 2 for now. I don't think we need that many yet. Alright, so these are the berry farms. And then if we can, let's make a box. So that I need the food really working out for us. Right, crate. By the way, the mod is really great, guys. Use the mod. Alright, so crate right here in the middle. Smacked right in the middle. Really, okay, again, I'm not here for efficiency. I don't care. I know that there's definitely more efficient builds, but I don't care at all. I'd rather make a town that looks nice rather than functionally nice. Of course, having both is great. But, yeah, yeah, well. It's a role-playing game, right? We're a colonist. So we still have a lot of bread, so that's great. So we have 2 plots of land right here. This is going to be our farming area. Now the other corner, one of these corners here are going to be our mining area as well. Now the mining area, I'm going to want to build it somewhere here instead. Somewhere towards the frontier. So we're going to work on the mining area here. Now the mining area is going to be a little bit more unique because I'm going to try and design a little bit of a mining stairwell. Somewhere around this corner will do. Now why I'm working on the corners is because again, I am planning a little bit in the future. Planning for the future, sorry, that's what I meant. So what we want to do is I want to make sure I have enough space to work with for the future. So I'm gonna make the stairwell 5 by 5, I guess. Actually I don't need this really. I just realized I could design it this way instead. Makes a bit more sense. Okay, let's see. I should do it. Not even sure actually. Hold on. Okay, no, I messed up. Yeah, I messed up big time. Wait. Like this. There we go. Okay, so this is a bit of a weird, like, funnely area about 1, 2, 3. Right, we reached stone already, so that's great. There, like this. Okay. So do we have enough space? So actually, I think okay, no, this is actually the ground floor. So we might have to cut down a bit here. But it's okay. We'll just like terraform a little bit of area here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, hang on. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is 5. So 5 blocks down, right? 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 blocks down. Okay, so 5 blocks down. So my Minecraft rule has always been 5 blocks. It's just a rule that kind of stuck. So 5 blocks down. So we're gonna do another 5 blocks down. So what I'm trying to aim for here in this mining shaft is I want to try and aim to get ourselves some mining areas. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I want to try and get myself a mining area set up. We don't need miners at the start, so don't get me wrong. Even though we are doing this now, it doesn't mean we must have miners. 1, 2, 3, 4. But having it early is good because right now we have all the time in the world to prepare, right? So it's good to have all these preparations done in advance. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th. Okay, so this should be the next corner bit, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So this is the next corner bit. We can do a this area here, right here, 3, 4. Right. Now this is a bit of RNG. I know it may not be the best thing to look at, but I'm sorry guys. But this is going to be a little bit of RNGing because we need to just go down and spiral down until we find a mining spot. And we might want to dig away from this little spiral stairwell for a bit if let's say we really can't find it, you know. Hang on. I don't think there's stairs in this game, right? Like, this entire design will be flawed if there's stairs in this game. Because I didn't cater for stairs. Not at all. Oh dear. Oh well, whatever. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I'm essentially treating this game like beta Minecraft. Like Minecraft when I first played it, which was very... Oh, there we go. Alright, we found our first ore. That's great. So the moment we hit the level where there's ore, there should be a reliable amount around it. I stand corrected. There's only one. That makes me very sad. Very sad indeed. There is an ore here, so that's great. So what we can do is we can mark this area here. Oops, nope. Right here. Now I'm not sure what this ore is because I just realized that I don't actually know this texture pack and what these ores are. So, oh well. Alright, but never mind. There is an ore area here. So now this is the other part that I wanted to focus on. So once we find ourselves a mining spot area, we want to dig ourselves a... Oh, there it is. There's more here. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's our ore. Yeah, so it's good to dig around to really find out whether there's ore there is. Or there is. Get it, guys? Sorry. Alright, so let's... Yep, so there's a whole bunch of... I suspect these are just the regular iron. I could dig one up and figure it out, right? Yeah, let's dig one up. So we learn that this is copper. Great. So we found ourselves a copper zone. So what you want to do is you want to dig up an area here. As long as these are the copper area, you could just dig up and see how much copper there are in the area. Of course, if you find a zone where there's even more than just copper, that's great. But if for now we only find copper, so it's okay. It's still the best. I mean, it's still worth it. So we want to dig up the area around here, just to make sure that we get ourselves a good bunch of copper. And the good thing is we're digging up a lot of mining stuff, so we are getting stone as well, so that's great. There we go. Okay, so I think I can dig one more area out. Right, there's a lot of copper. This is a great copper vein, guys. So ideally, okay, for now, that's all we need for now. We've already secured our first copper, so that's great. And we have a bunch of stone, so that's fine. Alright, let's send these copper back up to our stockpile so that we don't clog up. Now the stones are going to be useful, but not for now. We'll use it later. But for now, we just need these things first. Alright, great. So we have our mining. So this is our mining setup done. So I'm going to expand a little bit more on these. But for now, what we can do next is... this is the part where we can start to work on other things already. So we have our walls, right? We have our stone. So we know that our front, we intend to make the front here, right? So this is where we really start to work on the walls. We don't have to do the full length of the wall yet, but we definitely want to do the gate, as well as, most importantly, we want to do the bridge. So remember, the zombies cannot jump too high, right? Like 2 blocks high. So you want your little starting bridgey bridge to work around here. Now I'm not going to do it too large. I'm just going to make it like maybe 1, 2, 3. It's expandable, by the way, guys. So even if you're making it a bit smaller now, it is entirely expandable. Expandable. So you don't have to worry about oh, you know, it's too short. You know, zombies are gonna get through and all. You don't have to worry about that for now. Okay, wait. I need to... Okay, sorry. Oops. I keep doing the wrong thing. There we go. Yep, so what you want to do is, first of all, you want to just do a path. And then in the middle of the path, you want to just drop a 2-block wide ditch. Now, of course, if you fall in, it wouldn't be too much of a... So, like, for example, if you fall in like this, right? I'm panicking, help, I'm stuck in the ditch. Just dig your way out, please. It's not the best. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, just dig your way out. But what you want to make sure is that your little bridge here, the entirety of the area is just a maze. Now, this is not something new to many games. Like, a lot of games that has, like, those tower defense mechanic. Like, for example, 7 Days to Die. Or I've recently been playing a lot of Night of the Dead with my friend. So, Night of the Dead comes to mind as well. So these are actually skills that are more or less familiar to those of you who played like those tower defendy kind of game. So it's nothing very new. Yeah, so you can just work on this like that. And then let's have this. Alright, there we go. Alright, so here, and here, here, here. This is a central point, right? So let's just get this to the central point for now. And we will set this as our start of our maze for now. We'll expand on it further, but for now this is what we have. And then of course the rest of it, we'll just dig a ditch around it. So now what zombies do is, zombies are going to try and find a way to our base, right? But in terms of valid paths, this is the only valid path they're going to see. So they are going to make a beeline for this path instead. And that's the key to this whole system, I guess you can call it a system. So of course you need to be mindful, make sure that you kind of get rid of all of these things. You do not want any one of these, because as long as, so basically zombie AI is like this, right? They're gonna see my base, they're gonna see my flag and my colonists, they're gonna come here. They're gonna try and find the shortest way to reach there. Now, at this juncture, this is a mistake, because this is gonna force all the zombies to come by here, because this will be the shortest way into my base. Right here. So what you want to do is make sure to be mindful of all of these little areas here, and make sure that the shortest and only path, so like for example, even like this is not done, because the shortest path, they're gonna miss out this entire area, and they're just gonna come by here and walk through. So always make sure that you cut the ditch as accurately as possible. Make sure you don't leave any space for the zombies to work through, because then all of your effort is wasted. Now, even then, even as I'm saying this, I might have made a mistake, and I don't think I may have everything. So, we have to be extra careful. Now, as an additional habit, something that I learned from 7 Days to Die, and something that you can add also into your build if you want to, I like to make a bridge, or a kind of thingy here. Now, the ditch, always have an exit to the ditch. Why? Because you are just making it easier for the zombies to get out. And in case you ever fall in, you can always get out. Now, you may be asking then, wait, won't the zombies just go by the ditch? Yeah, they can go in, but why would they? There is no other way into our base. We have already created this entirety of the wall. Now is a good time to check the wall, right? We've created this entirety of a wall that even if they are in the ditch, there is no reason for them to go through the ditch or anywhere along the ditch, because the wall is in the way. And until the developers make the zombies able to break through blocks, and God forbid, I hope they never do that. Games like 7 Days to Die has taught me that actually having dumb zombies can be really fun in terms of gameplay mechanic. And for a game like this, the function is more of colonist management, not tower defense, even though tower defense is part of the game. So I feel like the developers don't need to make smarter zombies. Yeah, they don't. Oh, there's a mistake right here. So yeah, as you can see, it's always good to check. So this is the mistake, because over here is a valid path for the zombies to jump in. So we need to block this off. I mean, we can block this off for now. Now there's no more valid path, so they're just gonna keep going. Yeah, so make it a habit to check, guys. When you're doing things like this, when you're doing projects like this, make it a habit to check. Mistakes do happen, so just be careful, guys. Alright, so always have ways for zombies to get out, and then basically once zombies, if for whatever reason zombies do fall, they'll just get out and then they just walk the road. So the zombie path is going to just path along here, and as they're pathing along here, I'm going to lay I'm going to have a setup of what's that called, the slinger archers. So our archers are going to be all along these walls here, and they're just going to be peppering the zombies. If all goes well and if we have enough firepower, they should not be able to reach us. Should not, but I could be wrong. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's a 5 high wall. Let's have our archers kind of just line along here, I guess. I mean, they don't need any more space, right? Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Oops, ran out of stones. Let's assess our stockpile. Grab a couple of stones. Alright. Kind of just a little bit of a designy bit. It's not the most important thing in the world. We can have one guard here, I guess. Alright, so this is a great place to actually put our first guard. So let's put a guard. I'm gonna put a daytime guard here because daytime is relatively safer. I'm gonna put a daytime guard right here, facing that way. Oops. And I'm gonna put 2 nighttime guards by the sides. So this is gonna be great for them to oops, shit balls. Not right. Guard. Let's put nighttime guards slingers here as well as here. Yeah, so we have 2 nighttime guards. We can add more, but then right now we are putting them at the highest vantage point for now. So that'll be great. Alright, so we only need 2 guards for now. I don't think, because now we are funneling all the zombies here, we should be quite safe. We don't need multiple guards. So our guard is there, done. Our miners, we haven't set a miner zone yet, but our berry farms are there. So we're almost there, guys. Now the last thing we really need is a home to live in. So this is the part where it gets a little bit trickier. At the start of the game, we don't have to worry too much about the home. Can I break this block though? I can. Yes. That's great. Alright, so I'm gonna make a platform here where we can kind of have our first building area, so to speak. This is gonna be our first building, and it's gonna be our makeshift home. So it's not gonna be the most fantastic home, obviously. We still do not need to worry about the homes for now. We just need a place for them to stay. So let's just get a building up, something sensible enough. It doesn't really need to be closed because we don't need it. Now this is all temporary. This is really to get the work started. Oops. Yeah, it's really just to get the work started. Alright, there we go. Alright, so priorities. What do we need as a priority in a town like this? Now, I'm gonna guess that the berry farming, obviously, we know that. We always need to make sure that we have enough berry farms to maintain our current mouths, I guess. So that's gonna be important. Now, other things that's important is, of course, I'm gonna guess is mining next, because we are using a lot of stone to build our things. So I guess mining will be next, but mining is definitely not as important as food, because food is going to be the thing we need to stabilize first. Food and defenses. Because, again, the key word here is once the colonists are spawned, or rather once we spawn colonists in, that's when zombies come in as well. So that's also when we need to start worrying about defenses. So that's something very key for us to figure out. Alright, there we go. Now, one last thing before we set up our colonists. So I want to make a forester area, which is nice because we are already near a forest. So this is naturally going to be the foresting area, definitely. So let's set up a foresting area. Forester. Now I'm not sure what is considered 9 by. I want a nice. Oh wow. Too large. Okay. Should we work with smallest or largest? No, let's work with smallest. Okay. So 36. So 6 by 6 is the smallest. So let's work with this. And then we leave a gap. And then we have a second one. But we don't need to have 2 foresters for now. And as usual, let's have a block, a stockpile, a crate. Right here. So our setups are always roughly the same. It's not going to change too much. But yeah. Alright, great. So we have 2 foresters, we have 2 berry farmers, and we have 3 guards. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that... Okay, no, there's 8. Wait, why is that 8? Unemployed. Hang on. Did I mess something up? Why that 8? Oh, I already have a miner, sorry. Okay, so we have 1 miner already in there. So, okay, because I'm going to do a big move, I'm going to make sure that we have a 3rd berry farm here. I'm a bit paranoid and I want to make sure that we have enough... Oops, wrong, nope. I want to make sure we have enough food to last. I don't want a situation where we run out of food, you know. Right, 3rd berry farm right here. Alright, so what does this mean for us? It means that at this point in time, we are almost ready to roll. We have set up 3 three jobs in terms of berries. We have set up 2 jobs in foresters. We have set up 3 jobs in the defense department, and they all just need to be there because all the zombies are, if everything goes well, all zombies are going to be channeled there. So again, if everything goes well, I'm a bit paranoid now. I feel like I should go and check the walls, but I did run through the wall one time, so I think it's okay. Now the last thing we need, so when you think that everything, the jobs wise is ready, now you have the last and most important thing. Wait, why is it 9 only? Unemployed 9. Huh? How come it doesn't add up? I'm very confused right now. Hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I can actually afford one more. Okay, we'll save the one more as spare. In case we need it. But for now, we can just save it as a spare. Okay, so now the last thing we need is the beds, right? So for now, we can just leave the beds out in the open because I don't know why a lot of the videos I've been watching are, again, I think if I might be wrong. Like some of these videos here may have already failed. In terms of like the videos, because I did watch a lot of outdated videos, and I'm not sure whether we are really ready for this, because again, outdated videos mean that I'm not sure whether anything has changed. Things may have changed in the game, and that also means that we might have to worry about more dangers. So yeah, I must admit I did watch a lot of outdated videos. So yeah, just because I say that we are ready, we may not be ready. 5, 10. Right, so 10 bits. Now, are we ready? We'll find out soon, right? So when you think you're ready, you have the bits and everything ready, we are gonna hire our bad boys. So let's go to hire and recruit, sorry. Now, I have 10 colonists that I can get for free. I'm gonna be paranoid and just do 9 first. Oh no, we can actually just fill all jobs. There we go. So all our colonies are going to be teleported here. They are going to get comfy, and they're going to start scattering out. So of course, those who don't work in the day, they will sleep. Now our two night guards are off right here to start working on defending. So that's great. Now the thing I need to test is whether the zombies does come into the correct place. So there we go. So our guards are in position. Great beans, great beans. Alright, now this is the part that gets really interesting. Have we managed to settle everything? Our total meal is 51. As long as our meal remains on the up and up, we're good. We have slinger bullets. Let's have a bit more in case. Slings. Let's build a bit more. We need temperate leaves. There we go. Yeah, that should be fine, I guess. Okay. So we need temperate leaves. The forester will get to work tomorrow, so that's great. And in terms of defenses, now let's just observe the night whether our defenses are holding up. So once I feel that the defenses are stable enough, we can really start to build our colony, guys. So that's the exciting part. The starting of the game is a bit tedious because you're really working out the kinks, figuring out what works, what doesn't. But once you have that settled out, you actually are ready to roll, and that will be a great moment. Right, so let's set 2 lights here. Let's set 1 light behind so that this area is really lit up. Now the daytime guard has just woke up, so he's gonna go off and probably. Now I wonder whether they'll is pathfinding gonna be an issue? Let's see. I'm a bit worried for the pathfinding. Oh, it's fine. They just go through each other. Alright, so our town guards are kind of guarding the area. Oh Jesus. And this is why you build like this. Alright, so the night guards are off to sleep. Now, it's a bit dangerous for me to have only 1 daytime guard, but I think for now we're okay. So everyone's off to work, right? So as you can see right now, our miner is going to go into the mining area. And he's going to start getting us copper. Oh, I forgot something. We need a box. God damn. Yeah, so as long as there's a work area, always make sure that there's a box as well. Oops, I can't make a box. Why? I need copper nails. Because what you want them to do is to drop the items that they gather here instead of going all the way up together to drop things off, because that's pointless, right? And that's a waste of time. So we have our copper miner here. Now I'm gonna get a miner to start working on stone. Wait, can I just get one working on stone now? So it's cool because you can actually leave them up here. So I'm gonna lay them. Let's get another miner position right here. Oh. Oh no! Right, so I don't think we can. Okay, so no, they can't mine stone for us. I'm sure they can though. I think, okay, if I recall the video that I watched, what happened is that you need to find special stones. So these stones are like brighter. Now, okay, I'm using a texture pack, so that might be a problem. But we need to use like let them get darker stones instead. Now the darker stones mean that they can actually stand on it and just mine. Now I'm very worried about our food. Food is now at 47, so that's going to be a problem. I'm going to get one additional berry farm going so that we are really the food department. Yeah, I really don't want the food to run out. Could be a problem if it runs out. So right, second. So that's another berry farm area. Alright, so our nighttime guys are off to bed. Good job, boys. Good job, boys. Alright, so what do we need next? Sir, are you okay? Oh, I think he went to get food. Have fun. Alright, so let's recruit the last guy. Now this is our last recruit that we have free. So everything else is gonna cost meals now. So this is our initial starting 10 colonists, and we need to make them work. Like, they need to work, right? So we need to really just time everything out nicely. I feel like this current setup, now I could be wrong because again, I watched videos, but I didn't call, I got inspiration from them, but I did change a few things so that I'm more comfortable with it. So I'm not sure whether this is sufficient. I hope it is. If it's not sufficient, then we'll just restart the game, I guess. Nah, like I said, I promise you guys, I won't restart the game. So the only time we'll restart is if we actually lose the game. So I'm not even sure if you can lose this game. But if we ever lose the game, then we'll definitely we'll have to restart without without a choice. But yeah, let's hope it doesn't end up there, right? So this is our little town square area. This is where the towny bits are gonna be. So I want to kind of make a interesting little build here. This is our central point, right? So I want to make a bit of an interesting thing here, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see, what can I build next? Now I need to stabilize resources. Mills are now at 46. I do expect the mills to have a significant drop because the moment we start hiring colonists, that's when like really things get a bit dangerous because they all start consuming our food. So we need to actually wait a while and see whether it stabilizes. Now hopefully it stabilizes, and as long as we are stabilized and in the clear, we should be okay. Right. Alright, so now we just figure it out. So we need to wait for a couple of days to pass and see if we are stable. They are gathering berries really quickly, as you can see. So berry meal is coming up and being produced. Meals are kind of going up. They are still eating our bread meal first. So that's normal because that's our starting meal, right? To feed our initial 10 colonists. But because of our little box right there, that box should be a good position for us, for these colonists to really drop their berries off. So that would be great. Alright, the forester is the one that's a bit of a problem because I'm not sure how fast they work. And we do need the leaves to make more slingshots. And we do not get the leaves if we just break it like that. I need to keep remembering that. Alright, never mind that. Alright, so this is alright, so the colony is off to eat food. Now we can really start building, guys. I want to try and build our first major building kind of before we end the stream, cause it's just fun to do it. So what I want to do really is I want to make some kind of like a airport kind of thing. Like, I'm not even sure like airport is the right word, but you know how our colonists always gets recruited and they come out from here, right? So I wanted this area to be like a train station or kind of like a central area where the colonists come out from. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, it's either that or this can be our main castle, which I think at this point in time I feel like I just want it to be a train station first. Or a like it doesn't have to be a train station, it's just kind of the place where the colonists come from. So yeah, what we can do is let's make a, now how do you build a train station though? Or should I build like a, like, what do you call that? A transitor shrine. You know, like sickening ESO and its transitor shrines. Yeah, we could do that. It'll look cool. Oh, it'll look really cool. Oh, but building upwards is gonna be a bitch though. God damn. How should we do this? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I have some fanciful ideas in mind, but I'm not the best when it comes to building. I won't lie. I'm really... Wait, what the hell is this grey quarter block? I need to know. Is this stairs? Oh. Oh, that's... Oh. That's pretty interesting. I guess these are stairs, right? Yeah, they're stairs. I could kind of use them as quarter blocks here, apparently. Oops. Oh yeah, they're stairs. Great. That's a problem for me. Can I stack? No. This is a problem. I didn't know that there were stairs in this game. This changes my entire build. Yeah, this is a big problem. I mean, I don't need the stairs. At this juncture right now, they're still working just fine. Maybe as a starter, we don't need to worry too much about it. Okay, so total meal is 49. So our meals are on the up and up. So that's great for us. So our food production, everything is stable for now. There's a triple guard right there. Now the only thing I need to check now is the zombies. We need to know if the zombie thingy is working out for us. There's not a single zombie that has spawned yet to kill us though. But it's gonna be super awkward if all of a sudden we see zombies in our base. That's gonna be really weird. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Yep, so everything is pretty okay now. So I'm really gonna start building up our base a little bit more. I want to decorate the middle area a bit. I'm gonna try and see if I can make like a transitor shrine kind of thing, like where our colonists teleport in. So let's try and see. Okay, they're all back. So while they're kind of busy sleeping, I guess I could just start working on a transitor shrine. Now let's use wood planks, because I think the wood planks might be nice. Okay. Tree. Okay, the beds are in the way. Whoops. I guess I'll move them at some point. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh no, I can. Okay, something like that. Oops. Kinda sorta like that. I may need some blocks to kind of work my way up. Yeah, that'll work. So it's kind of like, you know, those ESO way shrines. I guess we'll just roleplay that, you know, that's how they come here. Okay, let's... Oops. Right. Can I kind of crouch and then I won't fall? Yeah, I won't. Nice. Hey, this actually works better than I thought. Huh. Cool. Can I? There you go. Yeah, nice. Oh, yeah, okay, it actually looks pretty okay, actually. So our colonists are always going to spawn here. And they'll kind of like just plonk here. Alright. Okay. Just symmetry it. Because OCD, right? I mean, right now the bits are in the way, but we'll kind of make space for it. Yeah. So we're gonna make space for it. So this is gonna be our little transitor shrine area. That'll be cool. Now I want to make our first kind of major building. I'm gonna make an inn. So it's gonna be like a tavern area, and it's gonna be our makeshift sleeping area for now. Oh, speaking of sleeping area, the other way we can do it, I just realized, why don't we do this instead? Let's have a miner shed here. So the miners are gonna sleep somewhere here. So we're gonna make a shed of sorts. So the miners are all gonna sleep here in their work bunks. No, in fact, why don't we build our miner bunks downstairs? Hang on, wouldn't it be even more efficient? Yeah. So the miners are gonna sleep near their work areas. I mean, it's a bit torturous, I guess, but it's not the worst, right? Okay, let's just plonk this. Now I want to make sure that I'm still within the safe zone. Okay, so we are in the safe zone. Now I want to be extra mindful, because if you guys notice, if let's say we're digging under, right, and we end up digging out of the safe zone, it's going to be dangerous, because then, hey, zombies are coming. Great. Alright, so as you can see now, the zombies are in action. Right, you see the zombies over there? So the zombies can't reach us from there because of the pathin. So what they're going to do is they're going to try and path their way. And as you can see, we are right in range. So as they're wasting their time walking along this path, our guards are basically just shooting them down already. So this is really the science behind it. It's going to buy us a lot of time, or more importantly, our guards a lot of time to defend our, defend our base. So we're gonna make sure. Okay, we're gonna keep expanding on this as well. So I mean, eventually we're gonna have this entire wall just guarded, fully guarded, and they're just gonna be peppering slingshots at our zombies as they kind of walk this maze. So, like I said, as long as our defense is kind of secure, I think we are really good to go, to be honest. So yeah. Alright, so back to this. Grab this, really offensive. Okay, more zombies are coming in. So let's build yeah, so as you can see, as I was saying just now, so this is the safe zone. Like anywhere along this bit is a safe zone. So what I like to do is I like to make sure I'm just, yeah, so as long as we build inward that way, we are quite safe. Because we will not risk building too much like out. So that will be the safe area. Now I'm gonna, oh nice, we found ourselves another ore. Okay, so this is great. Okay, this is actually a great vein. Now I'm not sure what that is, but we'll just start gathering it. Why not? Now that's gonna mean that we need one extra space. Total meals are 51 now, which is great. We are on the ups, so we definitely can hire more people. Alright. Oh, look at this. All that mining area. That is great. Yep, so we definitely found ourselves a great vein to work with for now. Okay. Do I want to expand? Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's safe to expand this way. Right, so we're gonna expand this way a bit. Now, I'm gonna build a little alcove for the miners to sleep in. So that's gonna be their mining bit, like their sleeping area. I do expect the mining operation to be pretty big though. As you can see right here, there's a lot of like mineable zones. So this is gonna be a huge mining operation. So while our miner is working here, I'm gonna, okay, so how much space do I have? 5, right? Yeah, I can build 5 out until and then it'll be out of like the danger zone. So let's kind of just build an alcove here as far as we can. Okay, we're still in the safe zone. Now once we see red, that's our unsafe zone. So we need to, alright, that's our red. So that's the red zone right there. Let's grab this first since we are here. Not even sure what that is. I mean, I'm not going to say no to these extra ones. They're kind of not going to be mined anyway. Right, nice. Okay. So you can hear our miner really working hard there, so that's great. Right, there we go. Now we'll fill up the area that we've dug out. Now this is our unsafe zone, right? So as you can see, this is the unsafe zone. So we will block the unsafe zone so that we know this is the part that we don't go through. Right here. Alright. And then we're gonna build this way. So anywhere along here will be good room for us to build in. As you can see. So this is gonna be all good space for our miners to slip in. So it's still not the biggest space in the world, I'll be honest. Like, it's really tiny. But, you know, it'll be fine. Alright. Bit of a, it's more like a shack rather than anything else. But hey, at least the miners get to sleep somewhere, you know. I mean, eventually we'll give them better space to sleep in. But the earlier they wake up and get to work, the faster they mine. Or rather, the more they can mine. So that's the idea behind this. And because this operation is going to be huge, like we're going to want to make modular. Like this area here is going to have a lot of space for the miners to sleep. For now. Once we have enough resources, we can start to ponder on how we can improve quality of life, you know. But for now, we are coolie workers. We're just going to work hard. Work hard in bad environment. Alright, here we are. So everything is still safe zone here. So let's just do a double check, make sure that it's safe. Yeah, as you can see, it's all safe zone. I'm not sure whether this rate I should be worried about. But I think it should be fine. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? They all die. Huh. I can't afford my miners to die though. Right, let's drop our copper in. What's this? Tin. Okay, nice. We have a bunch of tin, which is great. Okay. Now I want to make myself some beds for our sleeping boys here. So we need copper nails, which we will have. Oh, I can make one bed out of there. Okay, we definitely need more copper nails then. Alright, let's have maybe 4 miners for now. So this is going to be a miner area. Alright, so this is our miner area. He's gonna sleep here. Nice and rested. Let's give them a torch. Let's not have them in darkness. Yeah. We need a torch, big boy. Alright, so the good thing is, from what I know right now, he is going to sleep on that bed right there. Which is great. And that also means that we can actually have more beds. Or rather more work. More workers, sorry. Alright, so now we're gonna work. Okay, so I don't have to hire more things here. Let's build a bit more things. I want to make our town square area. So this is definitely our town square area, as you can already tell. So why are you sleeping here? Don't sleep here. God damn. Of all places to sleep. You have so many places to sleep. Why do you sleep there? Yeah. Okay, so the town square area, I want to make it a little bit bigger actually. So let's extend it by a bit more. So that at least we have a really nice sizable space where it looks comfortable and nice to chill in. Alright, so let's just do this. Yeah, this is big enough. Right. Hey! Rolling! Right. Nice. Nice. Right, so let's just expand this town area square by a bit. Now it's really just more of just making sure that there's ample space so that I don't regret later as I build my... I'm gonna make a town, like a tavern first. I feel like that would be a fun thing to start. And taverns are usually by the town square. Or the town center. So that's nice. That should be a logical place to be in. Oops. Alright. Hey, it's awake. Okay, now that you're awake, can I remove this bit? Thank you. Okay, now that I can remove that bit, I can actually build down. Alright, so first transistor shrine done. Or rather the pillar done. It's not actually done. Now I want to complete the transistor shrine because I feel like then I know the space I'm working with. Not even sure what this thing is here for. Yeah, so I want to know what kind of space I'm working with. Okay, does this look big enough for a town square? Oh no, I mean automatically you can tell we probably need it bigger, right? I mean the bigger we build it, the less space we have though. But I think for something like town square, I think we can go big or go home. So let's make it a little bit bigger. I mean it's nighttime soon, so we can work on it over the night. I still want to feel like I need to check out the mills and the defenses to make sure that it's really holding up. I'm really worried that it doesn't hold up. And we're definitely gonna need miners to start working on our gathering stone for us as well. I do know that the dark stones only spawn a little bit deeper in. So let's see if we can get some of that work going. Alright, so let's break down some of these. Oops. Alright, so we're almost done here. The town square is gonna look really nice. I mean for now there's not much decoration blocks, so we're just building it like as it is. Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. This one? I mean it's gonna line up nicely with this little area here, so that's great. Unplanned coincidence. Man, you're scary, Jesus. God damn. The way he walked towards you, he looked like Slender Man. Give me a startle. Ah! Alright, we're almost there. Looking really good. Alright, great. So now we just fill in the last of it. I mean, if there were flowers in this game, it would be nice because I could have decorated like a one-liner here of flowers. It actually look pretty good though, I won't lie. Actually, you know what? Why don't we keep that? Hang on. I mean, in terms of like designing, we could use grass, right? We could use this. There we go. I mean, no, let's just put this here like that. Yeah, we could actually have grass. Yeah, they look quite good actually. And this one is stone because of the transitors. Yeah, this would be nice actually. Yeah, it'll make the town square look a little bit more, or rather a lot less flat, you know. Yeah, it definitely makes the town square a lot less flat. I like it. Okay, great. So change of plans. Let's get rid of these. Nice. Oh, this is great. I mean, I'll work on it a little bit more, but for now I think this is great. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely it gives the town square a little bit more personality for now. If there were plants, that would be great, but for now there isn't, so that's okay. Now, if you were a innkeeper, where would you build your inn? Near the front of the entrance, right? I mean, it makes sense. So this is the part where we kind of have to work on a little bit of a artistically designed kind of thing. Now I want to expand the... Oh, look. Yeah, look at that. Our defenses are great. We need to keep track of our stones though, because they are going to use stones to shoot down enemies. And that will cost a bit. So yeah. Alright, now I'm going to make an inn somewhere around here by the town square. So the inn's blueprint is... like the footprint is going to be a bit big. But I think it's alright. We want to make sure that at least it's nice and stable. And there's, you know, enough space for rooms and stuff. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have like a pathway of sorts here. Now I'm gonna put 4 quarter stones, or rather cornerstones, to mark the sides of the inn. Now I feel like I want to make this main street a little bit bigger, so let's not skimp on it. Let's make the main street a little bit bigger. I mean, again, we're doing this now so that we don't have... we kind of know, gauge the space that we're working with. I don't want to end up building things and then after the space we work with turns out to be... And the thing about Minecraft is that because it's all blocks, what you have in mind, when you build it out, you might actually have a lot of limitations. I learned that the hard way when I played a lot of Minecraft. And trying to build. Like, I don't know how Bastuvian does it. Bastuvian has a knack for building. Like, he just has a design brain. I don't. I'm not artistic. I'm artistically challenged in every way possible. So, oh Jesus, you scared of bananas? Okay, zombies are really starting to swarm in. Yeah, there are 2 zombies there. There are a bunch of zombies here. Yeah, the zombies are really starting to swarm in. Let's make sure that our boys have enough bullets. Right, their bullets are kind of running lower a bit. And let's make sure that their slingshots are stocked up as well. Yeah, we want to make sure that our boys are always ready to fire off. We might have to hire a couple more guards because the zombies are starting to get a little bit more. But you can see they're still not able to reach the start of the maze. So imagine if there was the maze, it'll be fine. I feel like they'll be fine for now. So that's great. Okay, let's work on the tavern at least. So now I'm gonna go for a simplistic build for the tavern. Nothing too fanciful for now. We are gonna make a solid corner piece here. So let's just mark out the area that we want to build. Oops. 7, 9, 11. I'm gonna make it 11 wide, I guess. 4, 5, 6. Wait, is it 11 though? Hang on. 1. Hold on. Shit. I can't tell from the textures. Wait, I can. I just read I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Wait, is it? 1. Wait, 1 block is 1 brick, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shit. There we go. Lol. Can't count with shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Again, we don't need to be that big. Alright, there we go. And we're out of stones. Very bad. I mean, the sleeping area is still there. So what we can do now is we can quickly hop down. I'm gonna try and work downwards towards the second bit of our mining area. So the safe space is that way. So we want to make our next bit of stairs this way. Now the thing is, we want to make sure that we keep digging downwards, because I do understand that the better ores are actually lower down. So we need to actually dig downwards. Alright. Oh, there's one. Alright, so let's just dig downwards a bit. Oh wait, that is the dark stone. Okay, never mind, we found the dark stone already. Yeah, so this is where we can... Okay, so we're gonna start a secondary mine somewhere around here. We can gather some of these first. So the secondary mine is the layer where the dark stones are. So these darker stones are actually the stones where we can get miners to mine for us. So these white stones we can't, but the darker stones we can. So in the interest of making sure that I am mentally calculating things correctly, I'm just gonna dig 5 still. And then we're gonna open up a second area for the mining to work. The miners to work. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Okay. Yep, so this is the another area. So we're gonna get our miners to start working. I'm gonna open up an area here for them. It's only 3 blocks high, right? I've always done it 3 blocks high. Yeah, 3 blocks high. Now I feel like I want to build this way to keep it into the safety. Yeah, I'm gonna build it this way now. Now I'm gonna open up the area this way. It doesn't need to be big anyway. It really doesn't. Alright. And this area doesn't need to be too symmetrical either, because the good news is these dark stones are everywhere. So the miners don't really need the level of symmetry. We just need to open up a space here, and then we just plant a lot of miners here, and they're just gonna get to work. Working really hard on our mines. And we might as well grab these extra ores. Why not? Are we still in safe zone? Yeah, we are. So helpful though. Yeah, so when you're working on your colony, make sure that you're always building in the safe zone. You don't want a case where you're digging underground and you end up with like, you know, a whole bunch of mobs spawning, and that's the last thing you need really. That's really the last thing you need. Alright, so a nice big area here for them to start mining. We're gonna start allocating maybe a second miner here. We're gonna need to hire them anyway, so that'd be great. Alright, so first things first, we need a box. Let's get a box in. Oops. Crate. Alright, let's get a box in here. Alright, so now the miners can kind of just fill things here. Now I'm gonna allocate a second mining area here. Miner. Alright, so as you can see, these black stones here are mineable. So I'm gonna put the miner maybe here. Just right at the box. Alright, so this is our second miner. So there's an unemployment right now because we have 1 extra slot, but that's okay. We can still stockpile. So once we feel that we are ready, we can actually expand by hiring more. So as you can see, our mules are now 59. We are actually getting very comfortable in the mule department. Although I want to make it a habit that every time I hire someone, I will make sure that we... Okay, so we are ready for 4 miners. Now I feel like at this point in time, we have 1 miner working on tin, right? I'm gonna have a second miner working on this. No, sorry, 1 miner working on iron. So I'm gonna have a second miner to work on tin. And then I'm gonna have another miner to work on stone as well. Right? So this at this rate, what happens is we are going to have okay, we're gonna make sure we have 4 miners in here. For that to happen, we're gonna need to hire more people. I mean, I got enough stone, so we can kind of plonk this back down. Oops. I mean, for now I'm using stone, but the corner pieces are going to be... Oops. No. Okay, I kind of messed up his AI. He's like, oh, dubby dubs. I'm sorry. Alright. So we're going to make a tavern right here, right? That's going to require us to use a bit of wood instead, because I wanted to use wood for the tavern. So a little bit of a fresher look rather than all dreary stone, you know. I don't think there are doors in this game. I mean, even if there is, I'll just figure something out. Alright. Okay, so what we need now is wood. So let's grab our planks. Now we're gonna have a nice wooden floor to kind of make it as inviting as possible. Yeah, these are just planked wooden floors, just to make the house look really inviting. There we go. Now the entrance. So I'm gonna make a layer of regular wood, which I believe we have here. Log temperate. Yeah, this one. We have log temperate here, so let's kind of... Oh no, we can't actually... Can't put it sideways, can I? No, I can't. Okay. Not the nicest thing in the world. How does one do this? Do you think like this will be okay? I mean, it's not the nicest thing in the world, I won't lie. Okay, no, you know what? Then what we can do is instead do this. Yeah, the planks are way nicer. Looks more inviting. Yeah, it looks a lot more inviting. Alright, great. I mean, I guess the windows, we could actually just replace it with this. No, not really. It's ugly as shit. Right, nice. Yeah, this should do it. There we go. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Nope, 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 nope. Alright. So corner pieces are important to supporting a building, so we want to make sure those are the strongest. That's why we're using stone. I mean, again, in the game itself, it doesn't actually matter. It's just me being me, you know. Alright. So nice simple house right here. Again, I'm not the best when it comes to designing, so don't sue me, man. Come on. Alright, so I have a crazy I have a very fun idea I have in mind for this bit. So let's kind of just wall off this area first. Yeah, something here will do. Okay. Bit of a windows, I guess. There's no glass in the game, so yeah, something like this will do. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Now I have a fun idea to have here. I know that in the game we did find out that there was a grocery store. This one, grocery store here. So this is where they gather food and happiness items. So I'm not sure how important this silly thing is, but it makes sense to have it in a tavern where people can chill and have a drink. So I thought it would be nice to put it here. So our grocery store is going to be here, but for now we don't need it yet. What we do need is a second floor for the bedrooms. So we're gonna make a stairs, maybe around here, or maybe along here actually. Some thought. Yeah, let's do it something like that. So kind of stairs of sorts along here. Yeah. So this is going to bring you to the second floor of the tavern. Now we're going to make more corner pieces. We're going to need to have a nice bit of a wall up ahead. Okay. Alright, so we're being attacked again, but nothing that our guards can't handle, because we have hired great guards. Stop, stop, stop. Jesus. Alright, so I don't think any of the zombies are reaching the maze yet. Now, we'll just monitor. Once the zombies start to be able to push towards the maze area, that's our cue that we might need to be mindful of it. So yeah, we're gonna have to keep that in tab, you know. Okay, this should do it. This is the wall floor. Alright, so I want my tavern to have like nice bedrooms as well. So this is actually more for those who are like here to work. They may not have their own houses. I'm gonna have to make sure. I'm definitely gonna upgrade and make sure each of the colonies have sensible houses. But for now, the tavern is going to act as our sleep area where the people can sleep. So of course they're not gonna house the whole colony, right? So we're still gonna need to have like those mass bed areas. But for now, this area is gonna be like a nice sleeping zone for the colonists to rest after a hard day's work. Maybe get a drink, get some good food, you know, all that good stuff. Alright, there we go. Alright, lots and lots of space to work with. So I make a corridor of sorts, because I wanted this. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be the all bed area. So, for now, we're going to move the beds over. Don't panic. Don't panic. I got you covered, big boys. You don't need to sleep now anyway. Alright, so all our colonists are going to come here to sleep. Nice bedding area for them to sleep in. I mean, of course I'll block off this this area soon. Alright, we need more space to we need to make a bit more beds. Now I won't be able to complete the sadly I won't be able to complete the what's it called? The tavern by today, because we don't have time. But there we go. Alright, so we have a lot of beds now. Let's do a quick check-in. So we have 3 unemployed. That is actually the 3 miners, which tells us that we actually do need 3 to hire 3 people. So we'll do that. Let's recruit. I mean, our total meal is now 64, so that's great. So let's recruit 3 more colonists, and they will essentially work as miners. Alright, there we go. So the total meals have dropped to 37, but oh no, I should have recruited 2 more. So because we have new people, we will need, yeah, so we always need to make sure that we top up our berry farmers. So we're going to experience a drop very soon. So what we want to do is let's quickly settle our berry farmers. Okay, 5 by 5, another 5 by 5. So 2 more sets of berry farmers to really feed the miners. I mean, mining is hard work, guys. You need to make sure our miners are well fed. Oops. Alright, so for that to happen, we're going to hire 2 more berry farmers, which is okay. We have enough space anyway. So let's hire 2 more berry farmers. Yeah, we have 3 spare beds, so let's hire 2 more berry farmers. Alright. Now we need to test out. To make sure our total meal is okay, we may need to top up even more berries. But for now, we might be okay. Let's see. We'll just monitor it as well. So the thing is, now with more berry farmers, it means that we are going to get attacked more. So every night our boys are going to be using more stone. So as you can see, stone is dropping. But the good thing is we have hired miners for stones, so we can actually craft stones right now. Very soon we're going to start making our artisan's table as well. So that's going to be a next project. So artisan's table is great because, or rather the crafting table is great, because then we can get colonists to make the items for us. So that'll be great. For now, let's just drop some of these bad boys in. We don't need it anymore. Of course I will kind of tidy up the tavern at some point. We're kind of not good in the resource department for now. And I want to know how the hell that these foresters work. Still have no idea how the foresters work. I can finish my transitor shrine. I want to do a bit of decorating on the transitor shrines though. It's not the nicest thing in the world. Oops. Alright. Let's kind of just make this up and then come, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean it looks a little bit more, I don't know what to call it. A little bit more. Alright, so unfortunately they're still gonna come here to eat food because for these boys here, the tavern is a bit too far. Which actually now that I'm talking about it, I just realized is actually a problem. They're still gonna come to the flag to get food, so that's gonna be natural, I guess. Alright, so the foresters are working though. Are they actually getting me anything? I mean, I don't feel like I'm losing wood anytime soon, and we're getting a lot of leaves, so we can definitely make more slingshots at some point. So I think the foresters are doing well. Food is a bit of a problem. We're now at 21. We are actually losing food. We might want to spam a bit more actually. Yeah, we might need a bit more berry farmers. Let's expand and hire one more. A lot of people working on food. So as you can see, we have 7 berry farmers, so that's very good. This is bad only because we now have 16 colonists, which means that, so my understanding is that the zombies spawn more. There's more zombies that spawn when you have more colonists. So that will be the problem here. Yeah, that will be the problem. But we'll see how it goes, I mean, we still only have 1 daytime guard, but I think at this point, daytime is okay for now. So, we can afford just 1 daytime guard. Alright, so the tavern's looking nice. Right, people are sleeping in the tavern, which is nice. So the guards will definitely be sleeping in the tavern because it's nearer to them. Whereas the berry farmers are... Oh no, they will all sleep in the tavern. Right, we're going to be able to see them all rush to the... Like, bum rush the tavern soon. But the tavern's going to be really busy. That's nice. I mean, it's cool. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Alright, so we're gonna... Let's roof up... Okay, I'm gonna feel like I might want to make a 3-story tavern instead because I don't think we have enough space. And I think it's good to have a bit of a nice, cool-looking 3-story tavern. Yeah, because once we actually get a little bit more greedy, this tavern will actually have a lot lesser space. So right now they're more like a bunk arrangements kind of thing. Ow, oh god. I actually need to eat. Can I steal some of these food? Can I eat this? Oh, temperate saplings. Well, they are making a lot of nice food. Hold on. Hang on, can I just... Right, just in case. I don't want to die. But I want to make sure that my colony have food. There. Sorry colonists, I did steal some of your food, but eh. Alright, so they are here to sleep. Let's just make a little bit more so that we kind of know the template of what we have in mind. Alright, so as you can see, the everyone is bum rushing to bed. So that's great. Oh, they're all gonna be nicely resting. This is great, guys. Oh, look at them. I mean, right now they're just jumping, but I can actually kind of tidy it up so that they will stop jumping there. It's really like, what's the point of having a door? We're gonna make them filter through it. Here. Oops. It's a bit cramped, I know. But for now, you know, beggars can't be choosers, right? Alright, so let's also hang on. I feel like I wanna break up the sides with a little bit more personality. I feel like in the interest of making the house, like the area a little bit nicer, I want to... Okay, so let's turn this into a row of logs. Yeah, somewhere around here will do, I guess. Yeah, this is the block. Yeah, so that there's a little bit more personality. I mean, again, these blocks are not the nicest blocks. They really aren't. But, you know. Oh, shit. I mean, they're really ugly, right? Aren't they? But it's fine for now. Oopsie. Sorry. Yeah, they're really ugly. I won't lie, they're really, really ugly. But again, we don't have any other blocks and I don't have the option to do it sideways. So we'll just live with it. I mean, I try to be nice. I try to make it look nice, but yeah. The game doesn't allow for it. There. But at least it breaks up, so it doesn't look so flat, you know. Alright. Looking nice. Everyone is sleeping comfortably. Great beans, great beans. Very, very great beans. Alright, so I can afford one more level on the tavern. So we will try to do that. What we can do is... No, wait, no, wrong. No, correct. Because the second floor is not 3 high, it's 2 high only. So if it's too high, then we just do this. Yeah, it's correct. We'll frame it with this bit. Alright, so I can hear our guards working hard. Oh. Alright, zombies are nicely piling in, so that's... We need to, okay, we're gonna go and check out the guards, making sure, I'm pretty sure the zombies are reaching the maze. Okay, yeah, as you can see, they're kind of working towards the maze now. So we want to be extra careful right now because they are reaching the maze. We might have to hire more guards in the next day. But remember again, the more we hire, the more zombies they send to us. That's the whole idea behind it. So which is why mazing is so important, because if you want a really big colony like what we are working on right now, we really do need that space, right? Because we want to build all the fun things in the world. But for that to happen, we are going to need a huge area to protect. Now imagine if we never use these moat and walls, these zombies can essentially attack from anywhere. But right now, because of this area here, the zombies are attacking only from one area, which is this area, like this front area. So we can focus all our defenses at one spot. So that's the whole idea behind it. Okay, the zombie just like fell over and died. Where is that? Yeah, so oh, hi, morning. Alright, so our guard just woke up in the morning. Now the rest of the workers are probably going to wake up soon. Oh, there we go, just as I said it. So they can kind of run along there while yep, they're off to work. Damn, this is so cool. God, I love this game. Like, if it's not obvious enough by now, I love this game a lot. This game is great. Alright, so we're gonna make a new flight of stairs up to the second floor now. Now this is going to be the second floor is going to be a little bit flatter because we don't need it to be tree high. It's just sleeping areas, so we don't need to make it too big. There we go. Nice and comfy. Yep. So nice sleeping area right here. Oops. Okay. And of course they can jump up here, and this is going to be a new area. Yep. So they can kind of run up here, and then there's going to be like even more sleeping area right here. Oh, PP! Oh wow. Okay, total meals are 17, so we are kind of not doing well still. We're kind of balancing it out. Still not good though. I feel like we might really want to work on more food. Yeah, we might actually have to produce more food. Okay, let's get one more. We don't have enough beds for it though. Yeah, so our tavern is kind of like our main sleeping area for now. So I did lose health when I fell. Guess that's the pain of like... I wonder what happens if I die. Do I respawn? Now, my entire game could be ruined if I die now and then I respawn all the way there. Like back at the start. I'll be quite unhappy, I won't lie. I mean, I feel so attached to this building already. Like this area already. I don't want to leave. I really don't. I'm actually attached to this area. God damn. Oops. Alright. Okay, so same thing. We have a like blockade, and then we have another row of beds right here. So lots and lots of bed space, which is great. We'll definitely make the most out of it soon. Yeah, but as you can see right now, really comfy spots for them to sleep in. Very nice. Yeah, so nice bunk area for them to sleep in. Yeah, as you can see from the outside, our tavern, I mean, our inn is great. I like what we have working out here. It's a simplistic kind of inn, but it definitely fits in. No pun intended. That was actually an unintended pun. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh no. Alright, so our miner is off to get to work in the mines. We will be getting mining stuff as well. So as you can see right now, we are running at 171 copper. Hell yeah. So the miners are doing really good work, I won't lie. We kind of ran out of planks though. Jesus. I guess I can make planks with the wood. So I guess nobody helps us make planks, so that's why we have to make the planks our own. Which is fine for now. I mean, just a couple of clicks. It's really not the hardest thing in the world. Let's grab the slingshot. Yeah, let's top out on the bullets. Alright, so we have enough points to upgrade our colony. So let's upgrade our colony, shall we? Now, I'm going to upgrade our colony point capacity instead. Because at this point in time, we are not maxing out on our colonies just yet. So I think it's safe. We can just upgrade this. Yeah. Nice. I mean, I won't lie, we're doing really good for ourselves. And I'm really proud of what we have here. Oh, by the way, it makes a lot of sense for us to have the Transitor Shrine actually bright. So, I mean, our Transitor Shrine is essentially the beacon. Like, the central point. Okay, so the good news is I can do that. Which means that the last light is going to be where we already expect me to put it. And then I fall and lose my 30 health. Okay, there we go. So our Transitor Shrine is nice and bright. This is where our colonists come in from. And this is our central point of the town. We have a nice inn right here. It's not complete. I'll probably complete it by tomorrow. But we have a nice inn right here, which is going to serve as our major bunk bed for now. So 2 levels of sleeping area. 1 level right here. And of course the second level that we'll be building up tomorrow. So 2 phenomenal spaces to sleep on. Now by tomorrow we should be able to hire more guards to cater for the fact that zombies are getting nearer and nearer. And in a worst case scenario, because we will be hiring more guards as well as more farmers to you know, to meet the needs of the for the food, we will also definitely then need to upgrade the maze, because with the amount of zombies coming in, we might actually get a bit more swamped, and that will be a problem soon. So yeah. Shall we go check on our miners? I want to, now before we end the stream, I want to go and check on our miners. See how they are doing. I lost another health. I'm gonna die, I swear. Alright, so as you can see, we have a miner here working on the copper, and we have another miner working on the tin, and we have a few miners down here who need some light actually. Let's get you guys some light. And they're working really hard on the stone, and they should be producing stone like mad, because there's a freaking box right here. Jesus. I feel like I should move this box here as well for them. I could. Yeah, there we go. Now the copper is gonna be super fast, because you know, we're just gonna pour, like, you see? He's gonna put there and then he's gonna get straight to work. So again, this is it's more for efficiency. Now it's great to always have, like, see, like for example the tin one, he actually spends more time walking to the box. Now I won't lie, the efficiency part does matter a lot, I guess. But I will be honest with you, at this point in time, I don't think I'm losing out in the copper department. Jesus, we have a lot of it. What we really need is food, which we are already maxing out at what we can already. Sure, I could actually put boxes all around the corner bits here, to really save them the trouble of walking. I really could, you know, but I'm not going to do that just yet, because I think that's too desperate, way too desperate. And look at our total meal, we're back to 26. So hanging around has like helped us a little bit. We know for a fact that our food is actually pretty okay for now. Last but not least, before we end the live stream, let's just do a quick review. Stockpile is looking really good. Hold on. Let's make it look really good. There we go. Our colony is great. So we have currently a whole bunch of berry farmers feeding the entire colony. We have 4 miners working in the mines for us. We have 3 guards in all, 2 night and 1 day. We'll look to upgrading it, and we have 2 foresters helping us with the wood and the leaves. So a great amount of things there. By tomorrow, definitely we can start working on the other areas. Things like, for example, the crafting areas, like for example the artisans and all that stuff. So we can start working on that tomorrow. So no, not the manage owners. Yeah, other than that, statistics wise, we can kind of look at it, but it looks too tedious and looks very complicated, so that scares me greatly. We are producing a lot of dry tropic grass. I don't even know why. Probably because we were like digging around the ground. Followed by stone. So stone was at an all-time low, but it spiked, I guess, because you know, we started getting stone more when we were mining. The wood has been always stable, so some of these things are actually quite stable. The rest of it is really low. So we're gonna slowly work on this. As you can see, I love, guys, this is so addictive. Just watching our little minions just go over to the town inn, and then kind of start lying down, take a break, have a rest. It is great, guys. Look at this. It's just absolutely amazing, guys. This game is so good. Like, if you guys are not convinced by now, I'm just gonna tell you guys, it is so good. And it only costs 18.50 in Singapore, which means I mean, convert your currencies. Comparably in Singapore, a full price game, like for example Monster Hunter Stories 2 is $81. On average, a full price game is about 60 to 70. So I mean, I know it's early access, but for a solid $20, it is a great game. There's so much you can achieve. It's basically like Minecraft, but with so much more layers to it because of the colonist system. So I really enjoy it, guys, and yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. We are definitely going to play a lot more, and you know, we are stable. This town is really stable, so we are definitely going to expand on our Minora town and really start building up on it. We have our tavern already. We're going to start building more things as we, you know, progress down the game. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the live stream series. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't say live stream series, just a live stream for now. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.